Okay, so I was having a little bit of a problem today. I was trying to make a real-time calculator using data from B&O Newsroom's coverage of the coronavirus. I'll have a link down below to their website. But I was having a little bit of an issue because I have some connections here which grab data from the website, and it'll update in real time once I hit data and refresh. It should refresh around every 5 minutes, I believe. So anyway, so I was trying to grab data from the website and then use some formulas to calculate some statistics with the data. But I was having an issue because these numbers here, it seemed like no matter what I was doing, these numbers would always auto format as text. So, and that's because of a number of issues. For some reason, no matter what I do, because there's an asterisk here and there's a comma here, for some reason it interprets these as text. So there is an easy workaround to fix this, however. So if I make a simple table here with country, cases, and deaths, and go all the countries, so China's separated, so I have to do it manually, and the rest of the places, starting with South Korea, and then all the way down. Not quite all the way down. And then total cases for China, and total deaths, and total cases for everywhere else. And yeah, so like I said, these numbers here, for some reason, if I go here, it says they're formatted as numbers, but if I try to do a sum, it doesn't actually pick up all the numbers. Because see, this should actually be 82,500. So some of these numbers, I think the only number that isn't being picked up is Japan. And then if I go over here, that's actually correct. So there is a simple workaround for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of these. We're going to take out some of those characters. We're going to make another table. And take out some of the characters. So what we're going to do is substitute this text. So what we're going to want to substitute out is the comma, and then the new text is going to be nothing. And there we go. So first we're going to take out the comma. So there we go. As you can see, there's no comma there. And then we're going to want to make this table another time. And then what we're going to want to do is, if I just move this over, do the exact same thing again, but instead of the comma, we're going to use the asterisk. And new text again, nothing. And bring this all the way down. And there you go. So now if I test this out, see, 0. So it's thinking all these are strings for whatever reason. And you would think, if life was easy, you could just go format cells, number, and we could just manually format them, but for some reason that doesn't work. So there is a way to fix this. So what we're going to want to do is make one more table. And we're going to use the left formula this time. So the left formula grabs all the characters in a string, or however many numbers you specify, starting from the left of the string. So in our case, we're actually going to want to grab all of them. So we're going to grab the length of the string, starting from the left, and we're going to multiply it by -1, and then multiply it by -1 again. And now what this should do is, boom. So now we have the correct statistics, and it's properly formatted as numbers. Now, for someone, if you're a bit obsessive like me, you might find this a little bit ugly. And I would agree with you. So what you can do, and what I would recommend doing, oh yeah, well first actually, what I'll mention is, you might be wondering why we just can't take the numbers from the table, like this, and then just paste the values, and do this. And then these will be formatted as numbers. And then just format these as numbers. And the reason why this isn't really an option is because if we did that, then we wouldn't have the auto updating of the, oh, you would have to go through and fix all these errors. So convert to number, convert to number, and convert to number. So yeah, so that is an option. This is just for the countries outside of China. But the reason why you wouldn't want to do that is because that would defeat the whole purpose. Then it wouldn't update in real time. We would just have, and I would have to do this every time the numbers change. So that's why we're not just going to copy and paste the numbers. But what I would recommend is you can make this tab, if you guys ever encounter this, you can make this tab raw data, make another tab called main, and then what you can do is just link, and again, this isn't really necessary, but oh, I got way too many. Yeah, again, this isn't really necessary, but if you do prefer to have your numbers if you do you know, like the layout of your spreadsheets to be a bit more clean, then you can do this, and then just sum it up, and then there you go. And what you can also even do is you can hide this tab, and then I don't know why I made another one. You can hide that tab. You have all your clean data formatted as numbers, and then now you can, you know, do whatever statistics you want. So if you wanted to do the Chinese death rate, it's about 0.35%. If you want to do the worldwide death rate, I think it's around the same. Yeah, 3-4%. And if you want to do the death rate in a particular country, you can do that as well. So all that works. So yeah, I hope you, and again, if you want to, you know, do anything with the raw data or whatever, or update it or whatever, you can do that. So yeah, so that's a way you can clean up your data if it's not formatting the way you like it. And because I find this happens a lot of times when you're grabbing data directly from websites like this. And yeah, and then you can clean it up and make it look nice. Well, this isn't really nice, but it looks nice to me. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys liked it, you know, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can email me. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.